Bogart Rippy here, the 3699 Ranch with Harlow, Tuesday afternoon, the 6th of October, and we're going to have a stretch of beautiful 70-degree days. It's not 70 very long. It's a lot like, I would say, Arizona in the wintertime, maybe in the 40s at night and the 60s in the day. So I ended up with 6 of these guys. Tore the garden out. Been doing some meaningful mowing and mulching. And can't see much from over here, but the mower with 800 hours on it, the stamped steel deck broke right there. It pulled out, so I didn't use this one today. I got my red one back out. It's going to need a piece of angle sistered in there, welded in, screwed in. Going to need a repair. It could probably use a full rebuild. This other one's from the 80s. That one has 800 hours on it. This one has 8,000. I ended up mowing with this guy. And it still has that belt that's all cracked up on it, on this part, the mule drive. It's been like that for a couple years. Haven't used it much. I use it for a spare. Tore the garden out. Show you a little lawn and garden. We'll go back to the ponds here. Still have green leaves on the trees. Yes. Harley, we haven't thought about combining yet. It's too early for here. A lot of traffic out. I think a lot of people are just cruising. I didn't get to go shopping this year to get fertilizer or anything. Pretty good for a 40-year-old tractor. So here's my pumpkins. I'll show you the garden too. Big Macs. There's 5 of them all together. We did cut this hay, and the stickers are taking over the garlic. We didn't have any rain for a couple weeks, and I didn't want to. I tried for a while. I just didn't want to. Wasn't too thrilled about weeding garlic, so I'm not sure if I'll have garlic or not. That's the worst thing that could happen. My brother found this car. He's been watching it for a few years. Vietnam veteran. It's been on the racetrack its whole life, and the guy passed away about a year ago, and he bought it off the son, who was about a 50-year-old man. It's a fast quarter-mile car, and it looks like it's not fast. A sleeper, and my brother wants to put it back on the street. Is the plan. He's only had it for about a day, and today I just started this over here. I have the tiller in the garage. It's from the 70s, but I'm taking my spade and I'm gonna come out here for a little bit. That's about 10 minutes. I'm gonna dig just single dig with the spade my whole garden, and I think I'm gonna leave it that way for now versus tilling. I'll show you how dried up the rhubarb is over here. Rhubarb had a good year. Our lawn had an awesome year. We didn't have any lawn rust like we do sometimes. It was an excellent hay year. Have my house back here. I have some kind of funny bugs out here. Yeah, the corn's too wet to be combined, even beans. It's still early. Woohoo! Here we go, buddy. Harlow's been doing really well. got a bath last week. I got some more flea and tick medicine on them. The water's cooled down for the catfish. It was a good year for nuts. Nice nuts this year. I'm kind of cleaning around my pond. The level's low. All around a pretty excellent year. I have some management issues with the island. I got a good kill on the cattails. Haven't got back out here. And then, like today I went to mow real quick and now I'm doing deck repair. But we do have nice soybeans out here from my neighbor. Nice tall beans back here again. Kind of small looking beans though, but plenty of them. Good yield. This tree gets less and less all the time, and there's a cherry tree coming in beside it, and my wood pile is kind of shrinking like compost. Trying to find it here. This tree here is a goner. I think the soil's bad. Did lose a couple of the. I had 67 in the beginning. I think I'm down to 60, 64 maybe. And when the corn comes out, the deer start going after my trees and start nibbling them. They've been chewing on this one. They like the one on the end. I think that one's a goner. From the deer is going to eat it. So, okay, there's a combine in the field down in the valley. A red one. That's my neighbor. 1,000-acre woods. As beautiful as it ever has been. It looks like two different kind of beans, an earlier and a later. This corn was put in a day before the other one. There's actually a pine tree right there. Nice little berries for the birds here. But I had the green tractor back here last night. I mowed till after dark. And then today I found out I need to weld on it, or it needs completely rebuilt, but it's not going to get it today. Here's a close-up of the corn. Has a lot of weeds in it around the corner here. And then the meadow looks nice. I have a black cat like the Eric Fanatic. Seen that black cat, black and white? I've got one of those here, a wild cat. Someone dropped it off or something. My junk pile. So yeah. I think I'm gonna need some more of these pine trees. And I don't think I'm going to be able to swing a deal like I did last time. I'm going to have to pay twice as much. I got these pretty cheap the last time. And I'm pretty sure the deer will destroy these ones out here on the ends. Once that corn comes out, they come over and rub their horns on it. And they tear the bark right off the pine tree. Actually, I planted out here once before and they killed every one of these out here on the end. Have some more mowing to do. I showed about everything, and very productive year. Just I usually shop every day, and it really a little bit of a change in lifestyle. But the price of gas was reasonable for all the mowing. At 8,000 hours on that one, and then 800 on the other. That's about an acre an hour. That's so that little green tractor's mowed over 800 acres of fuel and 800 acres of land, and used about 800 acres of fuel. So that's the size of a good sized town. And some of this stuff on the shallow part on the pond management was I kept up on that pretty well, I thought. That's about as pretty as that's ever mowed up right there. And killed that tall grass and have good color on the trees. So yeah, beautiful back here. 2020. Summer's in the history books, and I'm not complaining any. 3699 Ranch, Rippy with Harlow. Thanks for watching. Lawn and garden update.